Oh my god, Cleve got buffed! This is amazing! Hi, Limit Break Overdrive with a video about the Lake of Kalandra Balance Manifesto that was released today. And I gotta say, I'm not a big fan. Like, not at all. Mostly nerfs, some buffs. So let's get into it. The first thing, I mean, spell suppression, we knew sooner or later it would get hit, but it didn't really get hit. It got hit for certain builds, and for others it got a slight buff. Like Lightning Strike, you usually took a wheel in the tree. You get like the critical strike chances increased by your chance to suppress spell damage thing, so this got buffed, but they nerfed the attributes on the gears, so all in all, Juggernaut, not Juggernaut, Marauder, Templar, Witch, gonna be way harder. Duelist, you might have to take one wheel, which is this one, Entrench. Not a big fan because it's more traveling, you lose skill points and damage. And for builds like Lacerate that I was playing that didn't have really amazing damage, then it's a big hit. Side note, honestly, I don't think Lacerate is gonna work this league, but wait and see. I'm gonna think about that. And the meta builds like Seismic Trap, not really getting affected by that change, so I'm not a fan of this. But yeah, apparently they did it. Next, I mean, I'm skipping things that I don't really know about, like I've never used Arctic Armor or Flesh and Stone I don't use, so I don't want to talk about things I'm not really knowledgeable in, so I'm just going to skip over things that I don't care about. Defiance Banner, I don't use, but I've used with, because I made one Lightning Strike build this league for fun, and basically the trio of Defiance Banner, Determination, and Grace is like way less effective because Defiance Banner got really nerfed, like 50% nerf. So what's gonna probably happen is people won't use Defiance Banner, they're gonna use another aura instead. And still use Determination and Grace, which give good evasion and armor. Again, I'm not sure how much is gonna affect things. I don't think it's gonna be that bad, but still it's a nerf defense. And they just added Arc Nemesis, which do more damage, and they're increasing the damage from monster in every act, or at least they plan to, so not sure this is a good thing because we don't have any options, but alright, they're going with it, I guess. If we keep going down, Ward I don't care about, this I don't care, Blind I don't care, Mom, Fortification, oh, our first buff. Fortification is too difficult to gain for some melee builds. Mostly damage over time build like Lacerate. I mean, I was getting Fortification stacks in tier 16 maps, not boss. Tier 16 for most maps. Like, if I got monsters, like really tanky monsters like Harvest, I was not getting any Fortification stacks against Harvest. Or in Heist, like the big soldier guys, not really that many Fortification stacks. And when you go in, there's fewer monsters, so the fewer monsters, the fewer Fortification stacks you get. So basically, it's gonna, Fortify is gonna be like twice as good. Like, you're gonna get twice as many Fortification per hit on average. And they buffed some nose on debris. Like, that is a good thing, because like, I think it's Karn. I don't want name somebody that didn't say this, but I think it was Karn that played Bladestorm, made a video on that, and I made a video about that as well, because with Lacerate, Fortify was way better than what he was saying, but again, two different skills, two different builds, not built the same way, but he was Blade as well, and he was struggling even in maps, and I struggle with bosses, so yeah, in the end, he was right. It sucked, so hopefully this will change things a lot, because if we can get Fortify more easily against bosses, then it may help counteract the spell suppression shit they just changed, so it may. I don't know yet. We're gonna have to test it. If I keep going down, minion. I don't play minion. I've never played minion, so I'm just gonna skip over that. These changes, I mean, the detonate dead bug, I mean, it's not a nerf. Technically it is, but it was a bug, so it's a good thing that they fixed the bug finally. This part, however, I've never played DD, so I'm not sure how much it's gonna affect the ignite part of things or whatnot, so again, I'm gonna skip over because I play melee, so that doesn't interest me. But again, fixing the bug is nice, but not sure they need to nerf the build, because usually when they nerf like two or three ways, usually they kill the skills, so we'll see. The DD experts will probably make videos about that too, so we'll know pretty soon. Cooldown base traps, like less cooldown recovery, but our first and only item in the untouched category, Seismic Trap, didn't get touched. Just have less cooldown recovery, damage didn't change. So Seismic Trap leak probably. Oh well. I think he lost damage, but again, didn't play EO. So I don't want to say things that are wrong because I've never played the build, so. This is funny. Cast Undead got nerfed. But when I say nerf, it's like what, 50% nerf, 152% instead of 304. It's exactly 50% nerf. Ooh, was playing this. It's not meta. It was just people having fun, and I'm sure it took a lot of gear. They got it cast on that, but again, they didn't touch Seismic Trap. Alright, I guess. I mean, these kind of things I don't like, but alright. Divine Blessing support, that is a weird one to me, because basically you can't use life tap support blessing skills now. So basically I'm never using blessing skills again, because it was the only way. I used that with lightning strike. I had anger on it. Basically I had a slight damage boost for 8 seconds or 10 seconds. I don't remember. It was not that big of a deal, but yeah, they nerfed that too. So another option gone. Hydrosphere and all I don't really use. I've used Hydrosphere once to generate rage, so not really for the skill itself, so I don't know. These ascendancies, Trickster with more defense is good, because it lost like one of its identity when they put that on the skill tree, like the ghost dance thing. So hopefully it's gonna be good. I doubt it, but hopefully it's gonna be good. Juggernaut Unbreakable skill, in my opinion, this is a fucking nerf again. Like, if I whip out POE again, this note, like 2% life regen, reduced damage, double armor, and the regen per damage prevented over 10 seconds. Alright, that's a good note, especially when you want to do like Bone Shatter, or mostly any Juggernaut builds must have taken that. Now they split it. Instead, it's one of the two nodes give 40% increased life regen rate and 1.5% of fizz damage prevented from his. This didn't change. So basically, you lose a double armor in the damage reduction, and you lose 0.5% of life regen. But you've got the other node that gives you elemental damage for 8% of armor. This might be good if you manage to get like a lot of armor, but it's a nerf, because if you want both, you need 2 labs instead of 1. So you need to like not take another one of these nodes, let's say Unyielding or Unrelenting or Unstoppable, Undeniable. You need to not take one of these if you want both. That's a nerf, because we don't get more ascendancy points, at least as far as we know, and I'm sure we won't. So I don't like that. I was planning to do a job this league. I might do Slayer with this note. to get like 7 or 8 frenzy and energy charge and get my thinkiness this way. I don't know. We'll see. Not the topic of this video. The next thing, Omniscience, it was nerfed, but it's what? In a way, I think you need 50% more attributes to get the same damage and resistance, but it's still pretty good. Just fewer builds that will use it, in my opinion, but I think it's fine mostly. I've never used it since the first league it came out. I got one. I didn't use it, but never used it. But I know it's strong. It's gonna be less strong. Melding of the Flesh, again, another unique that, it was pretty fucking strong. One of the strongest items in the game. It's okay to nerf it, and in my opinion, just again, fewer builds will use it, but it's still pretty strong. So that I'm not too worried about. If I get a Melding like this league, I had one, I might try to do a build around that. Which will be harder, again, because of the mana reservation shit that we're just gonna talk about right now. Mana reservation efficiency, and this is my biggest gripe with the Balance Manifesto. They remove, this is why POE was open, they removed this mastery. If you look at my mana, this is my character I played this league. Not too much damage again, but it's a bleed build. Anyway, 15% on reserve mana, 106. I was having trouble with that attack speed, so I like having a lot of mana. Now, if I remove that, 4%, 30, I don't even have enough to use the skill. So I would have to take something like this, and it's pretty tight. Like, if I don't leech, if I, for example, hit and miss the boss or whatnot, then I don't have any mana left. Because I can't use the skill again. I need to walk and wait for mana to regen. That's pretty fucking tight, and that's just my build, one build. Imagine people that have really tight mana, they have to remove an aura. I might have to remove one of the aura on this build as well if I do it again, because that and spell suppression, I'm gonna have to invest in this, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points minimum. Might be more, so 5 points of damage that I need to take away. So again, this is really a bad change, and I hope they roll back on that and leave it as is, because it's not good. They made that and everybody uses it because it's compulsory. We need auras because we just get one shot and we don't have that much damage, especially since Expedition League. So again, GGG, change that. Holy fuck, that's bad. Just that 15% makes a lot of difference. So, all right, and that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. I don't want to talk about things I don't know about. But so far, really not happy. But I want to say there's still patch notes coming. Hopefully, we're gonna get other buffs or shit they didn't want to talk about. So we're happy when we get them in the patch notes. I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. And let me know in the comments which changes you think are the best, the worst. And about the changes I didn't talk about, is there anything that's really bad for your build that I don't know about because I've never played the build? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to be seeing you, hopefully, in the next video before League start or on the beach right at League start. Thanks for watching.